this should get you started in your career in watering the lawn at 74 Fieldstone Drive. So basically the idea is there'll be 2 sessions per day, once in the morning. Right now it's, between 6 and 7, anytime before 8 a.m. is good. And then once in the evening, and so that's usually anytime between like 5 and 8 p.m. And if it gets over 80 degrees and it's just a scorcher, adding a session in the afternoon at the height of the sun, 12 to 1, would be good too. It doesn't look that bad next week. And of course, on a day where it's going to rain significantly, then you don't need to water at all. So I'm going to do the first session of the morning, and the idea is the sprinklers will water for 30 minutes, and then I will move them, and they will water for another 30 minutes, and then I will do one more move for 30 minutes. So you have to be here at least an hour to do that, waiting for the first one to finish, then set up the next one, then that one finishes, and then when you set up the third one, you could leave and let that one just run for 30 minutes on its own. But you do need to be here to switch the sprinklers. So here we're gonna do the first setup. So this sprinkler will start here, and I put this stick in the grass so you can see exactly where the tripod should be placed. And the way this thing works here is this thing just spins around, and you can see this is where the water shoots out. And so right now I've got it set with these little, it has this little metal thing that comes down, and so when it turns, it can only go that far because they're called collars. They block it from spinning all the way. So that means it only is going to shoot from here, and it's just going to do like basically a 180 and then to there. So you don't need to adjust, you shouldn't need to adjust this at all. It should be all set to go. You just might need to turn it, because if you put it like this, then now watch, it's going to spin and sort of spray in the wrong area. So this first stick here, the idea is it's going to get basically from here all the way over there, and that's going to be its first run of the morning. So I'm just going to position it so that the nozzle is going to spray all the way around there where I want it to go. Close enough over the stick. All right, so now we're going to go get the actual hose. Right now the hose is hooked up in the front. Good morning.
Hi.
All right, so we're gonna come over here, and the way this works is, this is called the quick connector. They're on all of the spigots. And so this sort of middle chunky one, you just pull it down and this thing will pop right out. And then you can take this hose to the back. And we're just gonna go and plug it right into this tripod. And you can walk on this grass, it's okay. Sometimes after you water it, it gets really soft and your feet like sink into the mud. So if it's super, super saturated, just step carefully. So same thing as we just unplugged on that other sprinkler. So again, it's gonna pull that down. It'll sort of click into place here. Can't get the best angle on it. Okay, so it'll click into place. All right. And now here's how you turn the water on. It has a little timer on it. It's very easy to do. All right. So this thing will be on auto manual, the little arrow there. And if you turn this, it can go to all the different settings, but you can just leave it right on auto manual. And then you just press this button in. All right, and then you can turn